the future. Like that's the whole thing. Like, have you guys ever used something like get that they've done your cards, or they've read your future, they've read your palm.
I do it all the time.
And then it was a heads up, and you said okay, now I know what to expect.
Hey, but listen,
and it helped you.
It can always change. No, that's the whole point.
It can help you. That actually helps you.
And there's a skill that everybody has that if you try to work on it, you can actually
have that
voice yourself.
Okay, let's.
I was thinking about doing it for a minute, to do somebody que me lean la carta o algo así.
I can learn the.
Everybody has that voice inside that's telling you what to do.
But is it healthy?
But what's wrong with it?
I don't know. Some people, it depends on the vibe. I don't know.
Okay, listen. Number one, let me.
I want to before the year starts. I need to get some enlightenment.
Hey, listen. I'll show some enlightenment right now.
So I should just meditate.
No.
That's what I do.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. But
listen to me.
I want some professional help.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, break it down.
It's as simple as this. Let me tell you a story. Okay, this is a story that I learned in my yoga training. So all the gods gathered together. So the gods were sitting at a table above, and they were like, man, Zeus was like, I don't know, guys, we're having issues down on Earth. Earth is going a little bit berserk. They're going a little crazy down there. They've got all this power, all this knowledge, and they're taking it and they're using it for not good purposes. They're taking their power and with this power they're going to destroy themselves. Right? This is too much power for them to handle. They don't know what to do with it. They're going to bring destruction upon themselves because they're not handling it correctly. So Zeus is like, okay, so what can we do? We gotta take away this knowledge, and we've got to hide it somewhere where they'll never think to look, because this knowledge has become too powerful for them to even sustain themselves. Like they don't know what to do with it, so it was going to destroy them. So they were like, we were going to have to take it from them and hide it from them somewhere where they would never find it. Right? So Zeus is like, where can we hide it that they would never find it? And one of them is like, oh, we can hide it in the depths of the ocean. They would never find it there. And Zeus is like, no. One day someone will travel the depths of the ocean and they'll find it. Where could we hide it? And another one says, oh, we could hide it in space. They would never find it. The space is so it's expansive and it's enormous, and they can never find it out there. No. Someone will one day create machines and travel far into space and find it. Like, where could we hide it that they would never search, that they would never look? Zeus is like, oh my gosh, wait a second, I know exactly where we could hide it that they would never look. And that was inside themselves. So they hid the knowledge inside their selves, the body, the vessel, and their soul.
Okay.
Because they would never search there. They would never think that it was inside of them. They would look everywhere, search the ends of the earth. But they would never think that it was in here.
Okay, so okay.
So my answer to your question is that whatever answer you're in search of, whatever knowledge you seek from this person who you believe can give you the answer, no one out there can give you a better answer than yourself. And by searching within yourself for that answer, and not with your mind, not with the ego, but with the heart. with the heart.
There you go.
That's what's up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Are you like some type of like a healer or something?
I am. Hello.
Yeah, baby. That's what's up.
Like,
it's always in the but okay, so do you guys believe in? But that's my question. You guys believe in that?
Believe in why? Believe
the
in
whole
the truth of knowing yourself.
Psychics. That's what I'm talking. Psychics. I want to know what's gonna happen.
You yourself could be your own psychic. Is what I'm telling you.
Have you ever been to a psychic?
I have, 100%.
You been to a psychic? You been to a psychic?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
A psychic, they suck.
Yeah.
What did they do? Read your palm? What did they do?
She didn't read my palm. She read my fucking shit. She just told me everything. But
well, it depends because mine was on paper. Like
she gave me a bunch of.
Everybody's different.
She gave me a bunch of information that I could find out through doing your Akashic records.
Okay, so because you know about that. You know.
I can do Akashic records. Whatever a psychic can guess, I could go to the root. To the fucking book of your knowledge, you feel me? Like I can open up your book and be like, okay, this is what your book says about you. A psychic is a premonition. It's a vision. It's you know what I mean? It doesn't come from an actual like Akashic record is a frequency. It's a consciousness. It's not it's not a me making up shit. You feel me? Like I'm not tapping into the future and using my vision or my knowing. Like I'm going to your direct soul's records. You feel me?
But you go through
so shit like that you can. But like I said, like when you are so connected deep within yourself, when you know yourself to the fullest, there's no fucking answer that you don't know. Like you have all the answers.
Oh, shit.
You have all the answers. You don't need a psychic. Like.
But I've always been curious about that.
So
pero
go,
hay gente que sabe en el futuro,
just to
like,
experience
no, but okay, eso sí, that's
real
true.
and it exists.
That's some true shit. Like,
sure,
there's like the OGs or what I don't know what would they call. How would you?
There's
if you want to like,
listen, if you want to know, I'm a psychic. I am 100%.
What do you mean?
100%. Like I'm being serious. I'm being absolutely serious, and because I do yoga, it's enhanced. Like what does that mean? It means that I can tap into a certain vibration, a certain frequency. It like literally, okay, like for instance, just the other day, like I had an experience that like there was a glitch in the matrix, in my matrix, because nobody else experienced it. It was just me. Like I literally, like, not just deja vu to the point where, okay, you know how like when you have deja vu, you're like, oh, I've seen this before. Yeah. I've seen this before. Yeah. No. I lived that moment. Okay. Like, it was much deeper than just having felt like I visually seen or dreamt or whatever. Yeah. Like, I literally experienced having a moment that I had already felt happened. Yeah. And I was like, no, I don't think you understand. Like, I'm like, it's not like I just felt like I saw a vision.
I know what you're saying.
Like, I'm like, I literally, this already happened. It already happened. I know. Like, I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, so why did it just happen again? You know what I mean? Like, in my mind, I'm like, this is a glitch. Why did it just happen again? Because a lot of time has passed since I had that moment to the moment that it happened, which was the real moment, the first or the second one, because they both felt just as real. Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me, explain that.
Yeah.
You can't. You can't.
That's how it's.
I know what you're saying.
You know, and it happens to certain people more than others, right? Mm-hmm. Right, that's a fact. Right? But when you say like you're in a psychic, right? That's a certain like thing that you have to kind of wake up, kind of in a certain situation. Like in a psychic, in a sense of
you have to be so in tune with your own senses, and like it's just like I said, it's a frequency, it's a vibration. Like it's not about being. It's about being able to see certain possibilities in your future. Granted, that possibility that I may see may change based on your will, your decisions, the actions you take upon after I have that vision. You feel me? So like if there's something that you wanted to like know about your future, yeah. And
why is that bad? Is that a bad thing to want to know?
It is. Because you're supposed to live in the present.
I know. But
it's actually
just,
a sin.
It's a curiosity.
To live
it's
in
not
the
that
future.
I know. I'm not gonna I want to know. It's always been a curiosity. it's always been a curiosity. Like, damn. What if I go to this?
Curiosity.
You know what I mean? It's that curiosity.
Let's make a song about curiosity.
When you first went to you went to a psychic?
Okay, so I'll tell you why I went to a psychic.
Like
I'll
a real
tell you why
psychic.
though. You want to know why?
Yeah, well, you're curious. You wanted to know some shit.
Not just curious. My fucking mind was going bananas, berserk, and I was like...
That's kind of what I'm going through right now.
Carrots,
so you know, there you go.
So,
there you
I
go.
do know. So, but I'm telling you.
I just want kind of like a guide. It's a guide. It's like more of a guide.
Yeah,
thing.
but there ain't, okay, let me tell you.
It's like a hint.
Just let me tell you. I experienced some negative energy after I got.
For real?
Yes.
See,
you want to know
they
why?
say it opened doors for the bad spirits.
Exactly. You want to know why? Because that bitch had, at that time, she knew more than I did. Because I was still learning. I had more power than her because now that I realize it, she knew as soon as I walked through the door that I was more powerful than her. Why? Because I come from the light. That bitch was dark. And this is why when I walked through that door, she knew. I experienced bad experiences, energies, like she was like trying, like in my home trying to fucking like fuck with my head and yes, like.
Who was this again? Who was this?
Like the psychic.
That you saw, like,
yeah.
She was a friend of you, like she was like a friend.
Not a friend, no, just a psychic that I went to.
And she would come to your house and do like what was that?
No, she didn't come to my house. Like I went to her, but her like afterwards there was incidences in my home that the alarm for the house was randomly going off at the middle of the night, and my mom's rings went missing in the middle of the night. And then I remember fucking thinking immediately, automatically, I associated it with her, and I started fucking saying prayers and started praying, and I was like, oh my god, what did I do? I'm so sorry that I fucking opened up this door because she was evil. And like when I fucking shut that door, guess what? My mom's ring all of a sudden fucking showed up. The nights that like just randomly had started happening with the freaking alarm going off stopped. All that shit. It's not good. No bueno.
But sometimes when you think about things, you give it power. But
that's my point. But she also,
because
I gave her the power as soon as I walked through her door. You feel me?
Yeah,
because cool. Why? Because as soon as I walked through her door, I let her know that she has more power over me, because at the end of the day, I have all the answers. Do you feel me? So that is my power. So as soon as I walk through her door and let her know that I need her in order to fucking have answers, she's got power over me. Boom. You're done.
So that was your first experience with a psychic?
Yeah, first and last.
Oh, so did she ever read anything? Like, she read it?
Yeah, she told me I had past lives and shit like that. And granted, that's all shit that I ended up fucking finding out later on when I did my own Akashic Records. Like, this is my point. Is that...
That's my point.
It's like all...
But was it true what she said? It came out true?
Yeah.
So that shit was like she was the first shit.
It was. She just used her power for wrong reasons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She was trying to milk me. And it's like, oh, like, you know, like she wanted to become my spiritual guide so she could spiritually guide me. But what did that mean? So that she could keep me attached on that payroll coming to her for that fucking spiritual guidance or whatever. And, you know, granted,
so you were paying her a monthly thing?
Oh, no, not a monthly thing. But, like, I went to her twice. I went to her to go see her the first time. And then the second time, I went back to go get, you know, another session because that was her game. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you this much, but you come back, you know, and we're gonna work out this process with you. You feel me? And it's it's a game. It's a game. The thing is like, it's so funny because I knew right away, because I remember when I pulled up to the place, there was the sign was on that she wasn't there or whatever, and I pulled up in there and I sat there and I waited for like a couple minutes to see, you know, I got out and I checked the sign, whatever, and then I got back in the car and I waited for a couple minutes, and then I saw her from the rearview mirror coming from the bar across the street.
Oh, snap.
Literally smoking a cigarette from the bar across the street. I walked right over, turned the sign, opened the door, and I was like, you know, granted everybody has their, you know, their demons and shit like that, but at the end of the day, that's not the type of bitch that I want to be fucking spiritually advising me.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You feel me?
Bad vibes.
Yeah. Like, so you don't know who you're, you know, like, commune with fucking the one and only who knows best.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Some people are there with you for seasons only.
Well, you get vulnerable to receive some.
Exactly. They see you as a vulnerable.
So how long were you like she only read your thing once and that's it?
Twice. I went to her twice.
So how long were you guys like hanging? Did you ever hang out with her?
Oh no. She was no.
You come to your house. You go to her house.
No. She has a place. I went to her place.
But she just got kind of like just bad vibes.
Bad vibes.
So after that, what else have you done? Did you has anybody read your palms? Like
no.
What else have you done? Like psychic is one thing, but like what else is there?
I've got my Akashic record, which is what I can do.
Akashic records.
Akashic record.
What's that about?
It's a
files. Those are files.
Oh shit! See what? See, okay. Go ahead. See, I'll be honest. I'm an Illuminati
from the past.
No. Okay, so your no. They are records.
It's the yoga Illuminati.
They are records. So think about a library. Your soul and everybody else's soul on this planet, and this table's soul, this home's soul, that dog's soul, they all have
Don't wake up, Benji.
records, which means because these souls are eternal,
Soul
right?
records.
You know that souls are eternal.
Okay,
so
that's it. Yeah, they either go to heaven or hell.
Soul record. There's no heaven. There's no hell.
You don't believe in hell or heaven?
There is no heaven and there's no hell.
Ooh, we can get deep now. We can get deep.
Yeah, that's a whole other story.
Yeah.
But we'll get
Souls
there.
go
But we'll get
for
there.
eternity.
Soul is. So think about it though. A soul is eternal. Does it make sense that there is a heaven or a hell?
Because supuestamente both are eternal too. Supuestamente. Both are eternal places.
Right. And you know what? Yeah, you could live an eternity in hell if that's what you choose. Yeah. Or you could live an eternity in heaven if that's what you choose, and that's also a choice here on Earth.
It's to go to either or?
Here on Earth, you either choose to live it or not. And
is there a way to get to either or? Like,
it's a place here. It's a place here.
Depends how you live.
It's a place here.
Right?
So it's a place here. It's a place here. If you create the hell in here, you're gonna live it here on Earth. If you are in heaven in your mind and in your heart, then guess what? That's where you're going to be. And that's obviously going to transport to where you go afterwards eternally. You know what I mean? Like if you're living in hell in your mind, then something's wrong. You're on the wrong vibration. There are only 2 vibrations in life. Give me one.
Positive and negative.
No. But yes. But yes.
I'll be the only two.
But on a less scientific level. That was very scientific. Let's
Good
get on
and
a more emotional.
Emotional, happy, sad.
Getting close there, yes.
Happy,
Two
sad.
vibrations.
Either happy, you sad, or you're what?
Yes,
Neutral.
but what's the base of sadness?
High or low.
What's the base of sadness? What's the foundation of sadness? Where does sadness come from? Sadness comes from something, because sadness is just a branch of an emotion.
It's an absence.
So no, but what's the root of sadness?
What's the root of sadness?
There's only two frequencies.
Unhappiness is just
Attachment.
There's from happiness. So what's the root of happiness? Where does happiness come from? Wow, you guys really?
Joy.
Okay, very close.
What you say?
Ooh, so close.
What you say?
Joy.
He said joy.
Joy. What does the root of happiness?
Ooh, yeah.
Gratitude.
Come on, let's go. Keep it right back.
It's
No, you're branching off far. He was way closer with joy.
It's a lot of things. Like,
Keep playing. Okay.
You said.
There's two frequencies. Think about it. You're really close with happiness and sad, but it goes deeper. What is the root of sadness?
Pain.
What's the root of pain?
What's the root of pain?
These are all branches. What is the root of pain?
Rejection. No.
It's a branch. that happens because of no. That's you feel me? Okay.
I don't know. Keep on. We're gonna figure. Okay.
I want you guys to get it.
I want a psychology to this.
So let's go back to happiness and sadness. These are branches of the root causes. Like I said, there's two vibrations. There's two frequencies. And of these two frequencies, sadness is one branch and happiness is one branch of the two frequencies. Now, sadness from this branch, from the same root that sadness grows, also grows jealousy, also grows pain, also
fear.
grows.
Yeah, low.
That's number one
That's
root.
Fear.
Root.
There you go.
This
Yeah,
is fear. What's the other root? What's the opposite of fear?
Strength.
What's the opposite of fear?
Courage.
Wow, what's the opposite of fear? It's super simple.
Courage is
No.
not.
Belief.
What? We're in February, guys. What's the opposite of fear?
Love.
Love.
Oh, that love. That
Damn! So what are the two frequencies?
We finally just make it.
Fear and love.
Yes.
Because everything, that's the root.
Yes.
Fear.
Fear and love. Why? Because they are complete opposites of each other.
Yeah.
And like I said, pain and anger and jealousy and sadness all root from fear. Joy and happiness and compassion and forgiveness, those all root from love. These are the two basic, only two frequencies, and they are direct, positive, and negative from each other. You were right, but you were too scientific. You feel me? But absolutely positive and negative.
Same thing, right?
Same shit.
Yeah.
One cannot exist without the other. So when you are on a vibration of love, you cannot have fear in your life. And when you are on a vibration of fear, you cannot have love in your life. You feel me? One cannot exist, or I'm sorry, one cannot exist, they cannot exist simultaneously is what I was trying to say. That, there's no space for both. You're either on a frequency of love or you're either on a frequency of fear. You cannot be on both. They cannot coincide. So you're either running on a frequency of fear, living off of jealousy, anger, sadness, pain, sorrow, grief, or you're on a frequency of love. happiness, joy, compassion, forgiveness, acceptance, whatever else you could feel. This is the truth of life.
True that!
I think I got that on video. Yeah!